Is the only function of a canal the transfer and capture of water? Is its value only expressible in the number of floods it prevents or the number of boats that use it? We are in a paradigm shift. Projects with a singular 100% technical focus are getting smaller in number. Instead, you see focus is shifting from functional and financial aspects to societal aspects, added value and chances that arise besides the project's main goal. Integral projects also take the social aspects of infrastructural development into consideration. They provide an opportunity for the local community to participate, discuss, and contribute ideas. But an infrastructure can have many effects on society as well, some positive and some being negative. Assessing these impacts of an infrastructure project on the natural environment has been researched, institutionalized, regulated, and explained in textbooks for years. But how do we assess an infrastructure project's impact on the social environment? Well, that's difficult because social structures are fluid, subjective, and hard to grasp. Frank van Klee identified 8 themes which we use to describe the social context. By assessing each of these themes and speaking to local stakeholders about the potential impact of an infrastructure project on these themes, we are able to assess potential social impacts in the early stages of a project. I will explain these themes through the example of a water as leverage project in Semarang, Indonesia. Water as leverage proposed the rechanneling of parts of the city in order to increase its climate resilience. Theme 1, Way of Life. Assessing the impact on this theme involves asking questions like, how do you spend your day? How do you earn your money? And do you see economic opportunities when this infrastructure development takes place? In Indonesia, people replied with, I saw rise on the market, to the second question. Others identified a preferred new market structure instead. The theme culture. Questions are similar to, what are important cultural expressions for you? In Semarang, the Wayang puppet theater is an important cultural asset, providing a means of addressing social issues. Community. Do people in the community help each other? Who are the most vulnerable people in your community? How will the project impact your community? Well, this market was an important place for the community of Semarang to meet and enjoy the leisure time they have. People also identified the shortage of proper public spaces to meet each other. Political systems. Do you participate in decision making? Do you trust politicians? In Semarang, many people were not confident that the local authorities could solve the problems they had. Environment. What are the main environmental issues in your community? We found that waste was disposed in this canal and that the market's toilets flush into the canal as well, causing environmental pollution issues. The theme Health and Well-being. We ask questions like, how is the health system organized? Who is your doctor? How near is the nearest hospital? One of our interviewees indicated the importance and benefits of the Kelurahan, meaning community, healthcare program. Personal and property rights. How are the lands divided? Are you concerned that you will be negatively economically affected by this intervention? People in Semarang indeed feared that they would suffer loss of income after a potential relocation of this market. Others saw opportunities for a shift in the market's organization. For the theme Fears and Aspiration, what future do you see for your children in your community? The main aspirations the people in Semarang had were to increase security, sanitation, waste management, and harmony in their community. And so we see that talking to people and gathering subjective information on these 8 themes about community structure helps in identifying potential opportunities for our infrastructure design. And these potential opportunities include local people. They help to avoid threats that are easily missed or disregarded when designing infrastructure only from behind our desk. Let us take this example of Semarang, Indonesia. In this city, we conducted interviews with local people. They told us they missed a communal area in their neighborhood, a proper public place to meet. So, instead of merely creating a big and broad canal that fulfills the need to drain floodwaters rapidly, we designed the canal to also have space and facilities for this community to meet each other when the water level is low. So we see that a canal is more than just a functional flood drainage system. It can be a catalyst for social well-being, even a catalyst for a city's attractiveness.